Hi, if you're wondering why I'm sitting here with clips in my hair, oh, let me find this one. Okay, I'll show you the lock first. Get over here. So the lock, of course, on this one clue, as you can see the little string. Okay, and this one, and this one right here, this one here, and this one. Yeah, let's see. Okay, this one. The reason I'm showing you these locks, you can see the Whitney Houston there on TV. Okay. The reason I had clips on them is because they are locks that I added extension onto it. And by extension, I mean I added my own lock that I had cut off, and I added to some that were just not locking. I mean, they were locking from here where the latch is, but for some reason the end, I don't know if I can find, like this one. See how it looks, if I can get it, if I can get it to where you can see it. It's just taking its own sweet time. And those in the front, if I don't see them, I don't worry about it. But right in the front, I still had the little squiggle. It still, when they would get wet, it was straight. And I'm sitting there watching it until it get dry to see if it's gonna knot back up. Some of them are like hard as, you know, they're really solid at the end. Like this one, for example, you know, you can tell. I know I went fuzzy here for a minute, but you can tell, like that one is solid all the way to the end, no looseness or anything. And I had about 4 or 5 in the front that were still loose, and I'm 20-something months along in this locking process. And I know it takes time, and your hair has different textures all over your hair, all over your head, and I know it will take a while. But another problem that I had run into was when I wear my hair up, and sometimes, because it's getting to the point where it's just below, it's hitting about right below the base of my neck, and sometimes it's a little irritating. And then when wearing jackets and stuff now, it's getting down in, and it's just irritating. But when I wanted to wear it up, it was pulling. I was having little bumps where the locks were, and it was just pulling and making it irritated, and it hurt. I'm just gonna put it out there. It hurt. It just hurt to even put it up in a loose ponytail. So I turn around. Well, you can see that. So I cut out altogether maybe 5 or 6 locks. I cut them off. And tell you the truth, it was kind of liberating. I kind of like the feeling of cutting them off. I don't know why. But anyway, I cut them off, and then I shaved down shaved it down with the clippers, and lined it up myself. I'm with the hand mirror and the mirror in the back, and I just, that's something I've been doing for years. So I lined it up and clipped it off, and then I got to looking at the locks, and I was like, okay, I can put them in an envelope and say, look, these are my locks, But some of them, I'll show them at the end of this video. Some of them were pretty good length, thick, and they had, not thick, but they had sealed at the end really well, and I'm like, shoot. my weave thread. I've got it in dark brown, I've got it in black, depends on where it is, because my hair from root to a certain part is black, and then on the ends, you know, it's kind of brown. And since I was putting them on the ends, I used the brown thread, and I would just take one that was kind of loose and take the end and stick it in there and just kind of wrap the hair around the lock real tight, and then just take my needle and thread, and I just kept working it back and forth and back and forth and pull it, you know, and keep working until I felt like it was tight and all the hair was caught up in the thread. And I'll see how that works. And if it doesn't, what the heck, you know, I didn't spend anything. It's my hair. I tried it a long time ago. I tried adding extension hair onto the end of it, and it just looked so different. Even using the human kinky hair, it just didn't look right. So I just did that. I added to some of them, not so much for length, but just so the ones that were still loose on the end. Here's one there, you know. It's just, I guess it'll knot up in its own time. It's tight all the way to right there, right at the end. It's not, and I don't care how much I take and twist a little knot in it. Sometimes it works to just keep twisting a little knot in it like that. And sometimes eventually it'll you know, kind of, the hair will mesh over it. But anyway, I've got pictures behind this, some with my hair up after I cut it, some before I cut it, and the lock before, how it looked before and how it looked after I sewed my own extension on there. Only thing about it, I got to thinking, I said, well, I still got a few, you know. I said, well, I wonder if I take one behind my ear. No, but I didn't. I quit. I quit, because I'll end up looking like, oof. Get to cutting and have all kind of little plugs in my head, but it's just addictive, because I'm like, God, I can kind of move them around, but no, I'm not. I'm done. But it does feel better now. I can pin it up and pull it up, and it doesn't pull from my nape. That's just a sensitive area back there right now. And I guess I never had locks that were long enough that I could pull up. And then after they got that long and I started pulling them up, it just pulled too much. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. So I don't know if anybody's interested or not, but just in case you considered it, I'll let you know later when I wash my hair if they hold. So bye.